things for the end of the season. Look at these daisies. They are the most gorgeous, colorful, and yeah, if you've got the white daisies, the Shasta daisies, the Gerber daisies of different colors, these are going to be the biggest color pop of all. They are 4 pieces. They're perpetuals. Philip will tell you what that means.
Exactly.
And $37.50 for 4 plants. This is the first time you're seeing these this season, and again, at this time point of the year, we cannot reorder anything, and there's not a ton of these to go around.
They're gorgeous, and I use these for my clients. These start off, these are tomato red.
I love it.
And then you'll pick up all of the sunset colors in there too. You'll have the honey colors, you'll have the apricot colors, and you will also have the butterflies. They're carefree, they're compact, non-stop blooming, which is what a perpetual is. It is a perennial that never stops blooming. No staking. If you've ever had helenium, which is what this is, you know they typically start late in the season. These start early in the season. Then they bloom all the way late.
I love it.
They will absolutely rock. You want to know how hardy they are? They're great down in Mississippi. Guess where this next shot is?
Where?
That's in Aspen, Colorado.
Oh my goodness.
And that's in one of the gardens out in Aspen. You know, I spend a lot of time out there. They're just fabulous, and they're beautiful with the daylilies. If you want something to spice up your daylilies, that tomato red will do the trick.
Well, we knew these were going to be popular because you guys always request daisies, and we have not shown you these yet this season, so there are a lot of people ordering these right now. So please jump in and get yours. You are getting 1, 2, 3, 4.
Big time.
And I want to show you a picture from Philip's new book, Garden Magic, because you actually use these exact flowers in a landscape photograph here.
And I had the entire front yard full of these. I didn't need anything else. Look at that. How happy looking is that?
How absolutely beautiful. And look how they fill in with so much color.
Yes.
And again, no maintenance.
Yes.
You just plant them. Any new plants, and as you guys know who are gardeners, but I'm speaking to the folks who are just trying out for the first time, anything you get new, you have to water it in for the first couple of weeks, whether it needs water later on or not. But after that, you fertilize them every couple of weeks, maybe even once a month if you don't have time, and they just take off and they get so big. These grow really fast.
They grow fast, they're dense, they are a great filler. If you've got an area where it's kind of skimpy looking in your garden, plant these because they're dense. The plants that I send out to you, this is a size plants. I planted mine about 3 feet apart because the clumps will get larger. They will fill in quite nicely. These are going to bloom their heads off this year, years and years to come. A perpetual perennial, meaning nonstop blooms and come back every year.
Over 300 already ordered. So where would I put these, Philip? Do they need to be in bright sun, half sun? What's the best?
Full sun to high canopy shade. I've got mine just in morning sun at my house. They're gorgeous there. I have planted these with the daylilies. I also planted these with the Shasta daisies. If you've got the cone flowers, they're great with the cone flowers, or any of the other daisies. They're great for cutting and bringing inside. The closer you get to these, the better they look. Because I love the way the petals are because they look like they're chopped off on the end. They're kind of blunt end, and you got that nice cone down in there. Butterflies, wild about these.
You had some other daisies on that were called Indian Summer or Tequila Sunrise or something like that. They had red and yellow and purple, which I ordered. I can't remember the name of them, but these would look stunning with those.
Well,
they look amazing.
Everybody loves the daisy flowers, particularly the children, and they look perfect in arrangements. If you like chrysanthemums, guess what? This is all summer long. See that habit? They've never been pinched. They've got a nice uniform habit. They're not going to overwhelm anything. No staking required at all. You don't have to spray them for anything. And these get 18 to 20 inches tall and 20 to 24 inches wide. You should have spectacular results with these. If you've never had these, this is the time to try something new that's going to work.
Plus, these are what can go in the second or first row of your tiered garden. If you've got a hot area along the asphalt, these will grow great along the driveway. They like the sun. Again, you don't have to have them in bright sun all the time, as Philip said. Part shade is fine. But, daisies, all of a sudden, they're just big and blooming. You take one look, and they're still sticks from last summer. And then a week later, they're full of leaves. And then a week after that, they got flowers all over them. And when everybody else is forced to go to the flower store in late September and buy mums, you'll have these already growing, and they look so much prettier.
And I love the character.
Yeah.
Because you've got the tomato red, and there's nothing else in your garden this color, by the way. And then you've got all the sunset colors that are happening here all at the same time. You know, most of the perennials and most of your annuals stay one color.
Yeah.
By having this change up going on in here, it gives a lot more depth of vision.
Yeah.
I'm looking for plants like this when I design gardens because it's got a lot of character and a big personality.
Fantastic. And again, remember, you get 4. Look how they are going to spread out. And of course, you will get butterflies, bees, anything that likes pollen.
Yes, indeed.
They're going to love these flowers.
And a great source of cut flowers. I cut mine all the time, and I love these because the deer did not get in mine, and I'm covered up with deer. I have them back mixed in with my daylilies. They are as easy as the daylilies, and they fill in those areas.
Yeah,
so don't forget that.
There's something about deer and bunnies. They don't eat the daisies. Please don't eat the daisies. Remember that old movie with Dorothy?
Yes, I did, and it was absolutely the truth.
But they really don't, because I've got them down by my mailbox and along the edge of my driveway, and there's all kinds of critters in my yard, and the daisies are always fine.
And look at that color. It is a unique color. It's something that makes your garden completely pop. It also will separate your garden from your neighbor's gardens. It works so well with the daylilies, and I'm going to bring a couple of the daylilies over here just to give you an idea about how they look. In fact, I'm going to bring one over because that's all I can stand.
But look how pretty.
Look at the daylilies. Imagine that they're planted together. These are similar heights.
Yeah.
It fills in nicely around the daylilies. Both of these are extremely easy. Both of them bloom all season long. So pick up our daylily collection and also these beautiful salsas, and you'll be dancing through the summer.
So again, here's how Philip utilized them, just to show you this photograph again. This is from his new book, Garden Magic, which you can pick up on QVC.com, autographed by Philip. But he took all these pictures. These are all gardens that you designed yourself.
And that's it. That's the predominant plant in this garden.
How pretty that is.
If you've got a cottage garden, which is what this is what you can do. I've got a bird bath in the back, but gorgeous flowers, and you see how they fill in. That's 3 plants the second year that filled in like that and made a carpet.
By the way, get this book. It's autographed. It's collectible. M48955 on QVC.com. It's excellent.
Thank you.
So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. How long will it take him to get this big?
Second season, yours will be this big.
But at least mine grow so fast. I'm going to say at least about half that size this summer.
Oh yes,
at
absolutely.
Least.
And you'll have lots and lots of blooms,
Yeah.
nonstop blooms, because they send up the blooms, then they send up more buds. It is constant. That's why we call this perpetual. It is not a quitter.
Yeah.
I don't want a quitter in the garden. If you've got a small garden, this is a perennial that will come back every year. You can wean yourself off some of those annuals and get a perennial that's going to work.
This is also good. This, along with the coneflowers and other daisies I have in my butterfly garden. I've got butterfly bushes in there that are kind of the biggest thing, and then I've got some of that catmint and these all kind of spread around in there. And boy, is that thing full of butterflies. All the time, every day.
And it's about creating a habitat, not just for you, but also for Mother Nature out there. And it's a wonderful thing to see all of that, where you've got a nice ecosystem going.
Yeah.
It's really, really beautiful. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to have this or that, and it's all so boring. And I can look at some people's gardens, and I'm thinking, you bought your garden at the grocery store.
I know, and you can really tell.
You can tell, but also you want things that bloom all of the time.
Yeah.
These are perennial. They come back every year.
Bigger.
And they are non-stop blossoms. A great filler for the garden. If you've got areas that have got big gaps, this will fill that in.
Don't forget, if you want easy pay on this, you can always use your Q card. Now, what's going on with Q card right now? Is it 3 easy pays or 6 easy pays? It's 6 easy pays.
Are you kidding me?
Is that like about it's about $6 a payment?
Well,
for these daisies.
It's time to get them.
Only till midnight tonight. Get your Q card out and use it today. You get 6 easy pays on every